Hey guys, just thought I'd do another update on. I'm trying to keep this damn camera steady. My stand is playing up tonight. I just thought I'd give you another update on the my entry into the leopard group build. Now I know it's been what 2-3 months since the group build finished, but I was insistent to persevere with it after my minor mishap with the actual kit and the destruction of the kit's own turret last time. Thankfully I did get a donor kit in, I've rebuilt it, and as you can see here we have got to the stage where we've deckled it, clear coated it again, and put a dark dirt wash over the entire surface, ready for weathering. So it's getting there, guys. I have to say it's been a bit of a long process, and I'm sorry if it's been so long since the last update, but unfortunately what with work, because the old store is going to be closing down, and with the heat wave and everything, it's just been exhausting. And obviously we've got the new store coming up, and there's been a lot of changes at work whereby I'm losing a lot of my work colleagues who have decided to move on elsewhere. So it's going to be a case of a new store and some new faces to re-familiarise myself with, and obviously a new management and operating system. So it's quite an upheaval at the moment at work, and obviously there are going to be some changes, so yeah. Anyway, and unfortunately on the personal front, I've had a bit of an upset whereby a young lady who I thought I knew, seems I didn't know her at all. All of a sudden, without any warning, I was unblocked. I was blocked on Messenger last night, and she's unfriended me from Facebook. I've tried contacting the young lady to find out what the hell is going on, but nothing. Nothing. Diddly shit. Basically, she goes just ignoring me for no apparent reason, and I've been very supportive towards her because she's had health issues lately. I try to be very understanding, as you do in a relationship, and be supportive, and it's all been to no avail. So yeah, it's been a bit upsetting, but I'm okay, guys. I'm over it. It's not the most pleasant experience to go through when you think you know someone after so many years, and this is the way they thank you, by just basically writing you off. Not pleasant at all. But, you know, I've moved on. I want to thank everybody for their support on Facebook and all my friends. So I appreciate all your advice, guys, and I take on board what you say. And quite rightly, you are all right. She doesn't deserve me. That will be for someone else in the possible future who will be more deserving of me. And that is the way I feel about the matter. I don't hate the young lady involved. I just feel very sorry for her that she has turned around and treated me after some years like this, with no sense of respect or explanation as to why she did what she did. So that's that out of the way. All I want to do now is basically obviously prepare for the new store that's coming along in the next 10 weeks. I've got a break between that for 2 weeks, and I'm going to catch up with an old friend as well and spend the weekend possibly over at my friend's place. So that'll be a little mini break and a nice way of catching up for a while, and a change of scenery will do me good. And so that's that really. So yeah, it's been a bit of an upheaval, so needless to say I haven't had a lot of quality time on the workbench or involved myself in the hobby so much lately. So if there's been a lack of updates, that's the reason why, guys. Okay. It's not been the best of years this year, and quite frankly I'll be glad when it's out of the way. Let's just put it like that. And if anybody's wondering why they haven't seen any more updates on the mini dio for the Warren Blanche tribute buddy build, I just haven't had the time to get back onto that either. I've just been too hot, exhausted, and what with everything else going on in my personal life, it's just been getting in the way of the hobby, unfortunately. And I'm about a good week behind on you guys' videos, so if I don't comment immediately on any that you've done, that's the reason why as well. So there you go. Now it's a case of me focusing on me and me focusing on my first love at the moment, my modelling. And that is the way it's going to be for a little while, until I should be lucky enough to meet a very nice, hopefully a more suitable young lady. So there you go. Anyway, getting back to the Gepard, as you can see, it's in fine fettle again. We've got the replacement turret basically put back on. Again, I managed to put the decals down. They came down beautifully. In fact, I'll take the turret off so you can get a closer look. I'll put the hull back on the stand there. And yeah, I basically managed to give it some microsol microset. The decals are bedded down beautifully well, surprisingly for the old Tamiya decals, because they are known for being not the easiest of decals to settle down, and you tend to get a lot of film sometimes, but thankfully this one's come out well. It was just a case of basically putting down the microset, and then obviously getting all the moisture out, putting the micro sole over it to bed the decal down, and then I just put another clear coat over it again with a brush on the areas where the decals are, and they went down beautifully. No ill effects at all on either side, as you can see here. So all is well. Famous last words. I'm not going to tempt fate. Even the pennant numbers on the sides here at the back have come out well, which I'm pleased about. And yes, I did actually get them done on the hull as well, which was the two missing number plates that came off previously. They've bedded down beautifully, and I'm very pleased with the way they've come up. And again, I used the same process, and they've bedded down beautifully, so I'm very, very happy with that so far. What I did do around some of the edges, I don't know if you can see it in here, I actually went around with a graphite pencil just to give it that little bit of a worn effect on the vehicles, but obviously there'd be clambering all over it. And obviously because it's a fairly modern vehicle, there wouldn't be all that much chipping. So I've just gone around some of the edges with a graphite pencil really, to give it the minimum of wear and tear. And even on the turret as well, around some of the turret, if I can get it up close, if it's going to focus. If you notice there, I've done some little bit of chipping around the edges, wear and tear, exactly, especially on the hatches on the back here, and around some of the pylons with the actual Oerlikon guns, and even the Oerlikon guns, I've actually gone over some of the surfaces with a graphite pencil, just to pop the detail up and give it that tonal variation, as you can see there. Even in the hatches themselves, where you've got the actual bars where they actually go to open the actual hatch, I've gone around with it slightly with a graphite pencil as well. And even on some of the radar array, I've done the same thing. And obviously I put the dirt wash on in the interior and the exterior, so it adds some the detail pops up like a dream. Even painted all the internal wires for the hard drive, which is for the actual back radar, which does actually oscillate up and down. And does it go around? I think it does. And obviously I used the old sprue from my dad's stash for the two aerials for the radar. or for the radio basically. So it's all coming on well, guys, and I've even done dark dirt wash on the frontal radar array as well. I haven't shipped it. I'm going to leave that as is because that wouldn't have really been that much worn, to be honest with you. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put any dust or splash mud effects on it. I might make it look as though it's a dusty vehicle, possibly. We shall see. I haven't quite decided now. I do want it to look as though it's a little bit dirtied up, because they do actually kick up the dust. I mean, I saw that for a fact with the actual other mother vehicle, the Leopard 1A5s at Tank Fest the other weekend. And I did actually take a close look at the vehicles when they were in the tank park, so I could sort of get an idea about weathering and dust effects, etc. I'm trying to get this damn turret back on again. Come on, get back on there, you little bugger. Oh, that's it, she's in. So there you go. So basically, guys, that's where we're at as regards the my entry into the Leopard group build. I'm determined to get this project finished, and then once I've done that, yeah, I'm in two minds basically at the moment, because I know Adam Mann has just basically announced he's going to be doing, well, it's just started, a 75th anniversary Tiger group build. Yeah, I'm a bit torn between that and obviously my tribute build to my dad, because obviously I'm going to build a Hawker Hunter, Italy's Hawker Hunter, which is actually Reebok's The Academy kit. And although that does run 6 months, obviously I've got my entry into the World War I group build. Yeah, that's going to be revised. I will tell you about that in all due process, because unfortunately I've had to sell the Bristol fighter on, and to be honest with you, Len, I haven't really got the bottle to do a biplane at the moment, mate, to be honest with you. So I thought I'd best stick to know what I know best, and that's going to be another little mini dio involving World War I vehicle, and possibly some figures. So that's what I've decided upon then. And funny enough, it does actually fit this year, 1917, for the 100th anniversary of this year. But I'll put an announcement up about that as soon as I get the kits in. So there you go. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. This is this on the update for my entry into the Leopard group build, which is associated by the Pricks of Plastic, and I will give you a further update soon. Okay, so until the next time, get kit crazy, happy modelling, and I'll speak to you soon.